And we're back. So I did a little searching, and apparently there was bolt cutters right in this tool set shed earlier. I completely missed it. So let's try them out, I guess. What? Okay, that makes no sense, but fine. Whatever. Alright. Now I should be able to go further into the dungeon. Or, not dungeon. That's such cheese. I probably should stop doing that. Alright. Flip, 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 flip. Alright. Go, baby, go! Mush! Mush! That makes no sense. I threw a stick of dynamite at its base, and what do I get? Ooh, you can't, sex books are a mixture of industrial reference material and scientific journals. Dynamite doesn't work, but clearly... Oh! What is that? Hundreds of news clippings, all to do with biochemical science, local wildlife, and field studies. Let's do surgery. It is. Oh, it's surgery. Oh man, it's surgery simulator. Okay, nothing interesting there. Give me some peels. Nope. These are a mess of statistics and crude drawings on this chalkboard. They all relate to a large species of annelid. A 60s microscope, functional for research purposes, but we've come a long way since these were common. Drawer, man. I don't know what to do with an old newspaper. Look at that. Yes, light. Images, notes, and notes related to gray rock worms. This thing is big for an invertebrate. You didn't breed these things, man. Oh, there's a slideshow. I'll say first. A cohort, a man with no name. It is he who opens the gateway to hell. A grin on his face. He is terrible indeed. He watches the men writhe and turn. Still, father looks on, something vital in his hand. When I use these now, I feel as if I'm not the only one. It's getting crowded in there. Like I'm the one visitor of many. Strange thing is, they all seem familiar. Time for instructional video. It's badly faded, but it looks like a close-up view of some species of annelid. Probably the thing is gonna kill me. Oh. Oh. Yes. 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 Whisper, whisper, whisper. Save, 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 save. nearing the end, baby. Alright.
While you hunt for those delicate, melt-in-your-mouth mousy morsels, there are places you should not go, for fear of death. The Reaper lives here, just like you and I. And just like you and I, he must ingest the living flesh of those less fortunate than him. There is a small place that I do not want you to visit, even on your holidays, because it is dark and evil place that I've been. When the darkness has overwhelmed my small decaying mind, some bad things flowed from my mind and through my pen. The brilliant blue ink itself seemed to turn to blood into my grace. And by the way, should you turn peckish, red is at its finest sautéed with a little engine oil.
Ooh. Oh, gross. Let's do it again. Yeah. Yeah. There's only one green-blooded land-dwelling creature big enough to lose this much blood, and I don't see many skink lizards hanging about. From the debris, I'd say something huge broke into the room not too long ago. There's blood and slime everywhere. The question is, what do you do in here? Oh. Light switch. Okay. Ah! Ooh. Writing scrawled everywhere. It must be an ultraviolet link. Oh, perfect! Wow, with the UV light, there's something showing up on the blank piece of paper. It's 1371. Perfect! Oh, paper. Professor. These are the biomedical journals of Dr. J. Peters, MSc, PhD, completed between the dates of March 30, 1969 and the 1st January 1972 at the Northwestern Research Station within the Northwestern Iron Mine with the permission of Delta Mining Corporation. Application of selected extracts left at the disposal of mine foreman. Subject of study genus Rhyphiva, commonly gray rock worm. Aim to investigate the abnormal presence of the caddis in the Greenland rock. Method collection of samples, if indeed they can be identified correctly. Standard series of testing, observation, dissection. Personal notes. Upon arrival at the mining facility, I was immediately stunned by the sheer volume of fauna that finds a way of life down here, despite the conditions. In general, one would assume that species whose natural habitat is past a certain depth would find the intrusion of human activity too great a threat to remain in place. However, almost the exact opposite seems to be the case in this instance. It is curious that certain areas of the mine appear to be entirely without life of any kind, yet other deeper areas are teeming, where the situation permitting, I would embrace the opportunity to commit further time to the study of these organisms. However, the purpose of my stay here shall continue to be the genus blah blah blah. I found some writing paper. Look at me, just holding up the pages to scroll down whatever comes to mind. Ha! What is this stuff anyway? Some kind of research paper? No matter. It's all paper, all the same. I can finally record what's been happening down here. I suppose about a year now. It must be near the end of 2001 by now. Huh. I wonder when Christmas was. No matter. Too tired to write now. A little rest first. Professor, samples collected. The collection process has been far easier than I anticipated. The setup of the artificial environment for the rock worm went without a hitch, and the specimens themselves are so abundant as to make keeping them out far more challenging than containing them. They are all of healthy size, perhaps even beyond recorded size. I can only assume that this is due to some lack of natural predators down here. Specimens are as well as 3 adults in artificial habitat, 2 larvae infants dead. I've been down here for 2 days now. I was meaning to record events every day, but was too busy securing the area. I've used some supplies from the old mining system to wall myself in here. It seems a safe place as any, so those things should at least stay put for a little while. To that end, it seems I've had a pretty lucky stumble in here. All this old research is about something similar to what's been hunting me ever since I escaped the shelter 4 days ago. Don't get me wrong, after what they did to me back there, I'd rather be facing anything else, and after almost a year of fighting for our lives, we didn't really stand any chance anyway. I don't know how many are left inside, but this is good. These notes might have some way to fight these things, the rockworms that follow me here. I don't know how they knew I was coming or how they managed to follow me in the dark, but maybe I can work that out now. I found some old newspaper clippings, I guess. They've been referring to this mine. I had no idea it was so old, so big. I can see now why they built that facility here in the first place. A lot of history buried down here. It worries me, though. We've been resting all our hopes of rescue on one of the scientists who escaped right near the start of it all. He got out almost as the chaos began, so we figured he might have made it out and brought help, but maybe me and him are due to the same fate. I must record what's going on, give the world the answers it needs to, doesn't fall prey to what's been released down here. But first I need to worry about myself and find a way out of here, and work out how to kill these worm things. Observations. Creatures are indeed larger than had previously been recorded. The juveniles seem to be still growing far beyond their natural limits, although the adults now have expired. I will watch with interest to see what the lifespan is of this particular subspecies. The worms appear to have 3 senses, as would be validated by previous research: taste, smell, and an extremely sensitive sense of touch, which allows them to detect vibrations in the rock in the same way that the human eye senses beams of light and processes them into spatial images. Their natural prey is insects smaller than themselves, and heaven help those insects, because a worm is a vicious and efficient killer. He's wrong. He has no sense of smell. Today I attempted to distract him with a concoction I found lying around, but no avail. However, it does seem that they detect movement via vibrations, which would explain how they can't see in the dark. Damn, there's almost no way to escape them down here. I'm on their territory now. Lifespan is 3 days and counting. I can still hear them outside the wall. As an extra precaution, I've locked myself in the smaller study area connected to the main lab room. If they get through the wall, I doubt this door will stop them, but it's better than nothing, barely. Conclusions. The subspecies of this worm is highly adapted for its environment. If released above the surface, it seems likely it would quickly destroy the existing rockworm population. Soon after that, the population would grow to size far outstripping its own food supplies. If it's increased in size, the lifespan already due to unknown conditions, I would hypothesize that the worm, if left in such conditions for a reasonable period of time, perhaps 3 to 40,000 years, could grow up to be further 3 inches, making a total of almost 1 foot long. However, those conditions change or indeed magnify. Physical evolution could occur far more rapidly. It's the 50th day, and I swear they've begun to surround my location. I can't tell whether or not they have breached the wall I built, but I'm certain they've entered whatever area surrounds this room. The future looks increasingly bleak. I intend to record here the events of the past year in the hope that perhaps what occurred could be contained or driven away. Now I realize I could write all I wanted. No one will ever make it down here to read it. So why write this now? Good question. I have no answer. All I do know is rather than take my own life and then die at the jaws of these I'd rather take my own life than to die at the jaws of these hideous monsters. I've tied a noose. Those monsters may feed on my corpse, but they won't take my life. Ah, fabulous. Creepy. Saving time. Running back up. Time to head back and punch in this code. Bet that means the worms are gonna be on the loose. Yeah. Alright, what was the code? What? Ah, there we go. Right, can't save. Onward and upward. Well, more like downward. Ugh, this place looks hella complicated. Chemical storage. Let's go to the second section B.
Really, the hunger is becoming rather uncomfortable here. How far away are you? You cannot be far. I am held captive by a wall of stone in the northeast of the mine. As in any drama, there are many roles to be played. You must act the scientist in mixing potions, act the renegade in plots of destruction. On your travels for the tools with which you will fashion my rescue, you may discover the place of my last meal. Be careful. The shiny, solid floor of water is not as solid as it seems. Poor Red was almost swallowed whole. The two foolsy men who plummeted into my domain have long since departed, though not I expect from whence they came. I ate ravenously of biped meat that day, but Red promises feasting only began when the man became pungent, when the stench of life had gone, and only the sweet aroma of decay remained.
Ew. Okay. Okay. That's not too accurate. So I'll check out the incinerator since it's close. Stuck a small gap gives me a chance to pry it open with the right tool. I guess. The dogs don't even scare me anymore. It's like doop-a-doop-a-doo, running. Yeah. So I need a crowbar or something? Yeah, probably. And worm. Worm. What? That's way too freaking fast. What? Seal that door. What? Yes. Oh, come on. What are you supposed to do at the end? Holy crap. That's stupid.
My brain can barely imagine the feats of action
Oof.
man-like heroics you must be performing to save Old Red. I am waiting so close now for you to blow down the walls of my earthbound prison cell and release me from this mortal coil.
That was annoying. Oh, there we go. Oh, what's this? What did I pick up? Chemical labeled C. That's good, I think. More meat. Chemical labeled D. No photography? What? Ah, come on. What? Come on. No. Did I actually ever use these? Oh, that's nice. More chemicals. More chemicals. More chemicals. Why I have so much stuff? Oh, and one more. See if I counted correctly. I should have all 6 chemicals listed on this note. That's good, I guess. There, it's me inside that box. Outside of it, I can't even get things straight in my head. guess we go to the lake. Right! Can't chase me! I'm the world's best jumper! Let this be a lesson to everyone. You can easily get away from wolves if you hop like a bunny. True fact. So he warned something. It said something about the ice not being quite all there. It's like there's a carbon copy of me inside the artifact, except there's more than one. They're not very good copies. A disused shed, who knows how old it is or who last used it. Like a boss. Wait, what's that over there? Oh. Cortex glove is high-tech one stuff. I hope that's not a body attached to it, though. Jesus, what a way to go. Reconnecting stream during the summer useless now. How about this? How about this? How about this? Really? Well, I need this crowbar. How do I get it? That's annoying. That's annoying. That's annoying. Rendering line. nothing over here. I totally thought there was like something. Oh, what? That's so annoying. Well, I think that's it for this episode, so I'll catch you next time, and thanks for watching once again. Take it easy.